Padre. I'm here today for a Bad Blade series video. We're still using the chiseled face. We are down to probably 3 shaves. I'm thinking possibly 4. Hard to say for sure, but not that many. The blade that we're going to use today is the other blade from Deby. These are called Deby Extras. Super stainless double edge, they say. And then just so you know, these are also the chromium ceramic platinum tungsten polymer coating. But they do use a different steel. We'll get into that more in a little bit. So they come wrapped like this. They come in those nice containers that are good for travel. Sorry, I've got a cat down here meowing. She thinks it's a treat or something. It's not. So the blades do come individually wrapped, and there are those little wax dots on them. As you know, what I usually do is I have a basin full of warm water. You just kind of swish it in there a little bit, and then I kind of just sandwich it in between my towel. Those wax dots come off pretty easily, and they're no longer there. So it does say on one side Deby Extra, and then down there on the bottom, and I'm assuming Turkish, it says super stainless, because on this side it says super stainless down there at the bottom. So we'll go ahead and load that up into the timeless razor. And I will pause you guys, let the cat out of this room, and begin my lather, and then we'll be back to discuss the shave. I'll be right back. Alright, we're back. Just real quick, an update. That's how much is left. So I'm probably going to have to smush it back down and smear it into the middle again, and we'll go from there. So, just real quickly, I will apologize. I am fighting a small cold. Nothing serious, but I got a little scratch in my throat and a little tiny bit of chest congestion coming on, but trying to get ahead of it. So these blades, as I mentioned, these are also chromium ceramic platinum tungsten polymer coated blades. So I think anything that's made in this Deby turkey plant, maybe that's their selling point. They put this coating on all their blades. These Deby Extras, they can come in this green packaging, almost tealish color, a blue. I've seen them in orange. They're all the same blade. Just an FYI, it's just how they kind of market them and how they sell them, but they are, you can see that little insert being different colors. I did find out though that the premium blades from people that have done tests that are doing kind of, I guess you could say, almost more extensive research, but they have the means and the ability to test the sharpness of the blade and actually put numbers to them. So actual scientific method behind it versus just me who just said, oh, this feels sharper, this feels not as sharp. According to all those tests, there are 3 guys out there that I usually read. They all confirm that the Deby Premium gets a sharper rating on than the Deby Extra. So just something to keep in mind. While I am using it, I would agree with that. You definitely feel more of like a scraping on the face. But it's not like, oh man, this is not sharp enough, it's not going to be able to cut anything. There's no like tugging, if that makes sense. You just need to, just aware of it. I guess what I'm trying to say is that I would have come to the same conclusion. So they are made in Turkey, obviously. The biggest problem with these blades, and I've used them before because I started out with like 50 of them and I'm down to my last 5-pack, is that there is, people complain of inconsistency issues on them, and I will agree with that. Like I said, I bought 50 of them years ago. I'm down to my last 5-pack, and I would agree with that. As I've used these blades over time, taking them with me when I've traveled and stuff like that, because as you know, I like these little containers for travel. I've noticed that I'll put a blade in and it's super rough, so I'll take it out, put it in the back, pull out a new one, and then it's a smooth shave. Thankfully this blade's smooth, so I can vouch that there isn't some inconsistency issues. So go ahead and pause you guys, and then we'll be back for pass 2. So a direct comparison to its premium brethren. is that as I was rinsing off my face, it is not as close as the premium gets me. Something else to keep in mind. So another one in the category that the premium is definitely sharper. I know I usually applied this off camera, but it was something that I wanted to talk about, so I figured out. Let's just start it up real quick. So let's talk about pricing real quickly here. Pricing's a little bit all over the map. Amazon, you can find them for a 100 pack, $8.23. If you buy the 200 pack, you're going to save a little bit more. But they're roughly 8 cents a blade. Not horrible. 200 pack, I think it almost drops down to 7 cents a blade if you buy 200 of them. Maggards, you get 100 for $11.95, so roughly 12 cents a blade. West Coast Shaving, you get 100 for $14.99, so 15 cents a blade. That's got to be a big markup. And then Italian Barber, 100 of them for $8.99 for 9 cents a blade. I would not pay, honestly, any more than $8.99 for these. And if they are your preferred blade and you want to deal with the quality control issues where possibly 1 out of 5 is not going to be good, because that's about what it averaged for me, I could pretty much guarantee that 1 out of every one of these 5 packs would not be a good blade. On average. Sometimes it would be, all 5 would be good blades. But you look on eBay, you can sometimes even get down to 6 cents a blade. There's no excuse to pay a lot of money for these blades. So, yeah, I'm still not super close. We're going to attempt it. Just a little bit of cleanup on my neck. The coating, you know, it is a smooth blade. I think a blade that's this sharp, which is not as sharp as other blades, that didn't have this coating, I don't think you'd be able to do this. So it is technically a step above. But that quality control stuff is what's going to really hurt this blade in final ratings. I mean, I'm going to have to decide, do I really bump it down to a bad category, or do I keep it in the bottom of a good category? Because when you get a good blade, it's good. But it's hard to say. You know, there's just so many unknowns for this blade. So I'm going to go ahead and rinse, clean up. We aren't super close, but I'm going to clean up and then I'll come back for final thoughts. All right, so the shave, I would say DFS. I'm missing some spots, BBS and others, but mostly overall it's just an okay, you know, it's a fine shave. It could be better. I expect better. Its brother, the Debry Premium, provides a much better, more consistent shave. So, and I will say I bought 10 of those blades, so, and I've used them before I started this series, the premiums. And I wasn't running into consistency issues with those. And people online that have used a lot of the blades as well were saying the same thing. So, but yeah. Just so you guys can see, I think I'm going to run out of soap before aftershave. But it is what it is. Apply soap 3 times, whereas you apply the aftershave once. But anyways, that's my shave. I hope you guys enjoyed. We'll continue this, and you can catch along most likely tomorrow, where I offer up the final rating in the forum to see what the final rating is on this blade. If you haven't joined us, hit us up at theshavingcadre.com. And aside from that, I'll see you guys on the pages. Have a good day, guys.